Okay, well, welcome. Episode 8, starting off with a blood moon, so that's a good sign. Um, so, in between the last episode and this one, just do that to make sure the door doesn't get opened. I used up all the desert fossils I had, the 1,100 or so that I had mined, and I got actually 2 amber mosquitoes. I guess I'll just equip one of them. And I also got a bunch of gems, like diamonds and whatever, emeralds and sapphires and rubies and whatnot, which will come in handy later. I guess this other amber mosquito will go. I don't know, there's not really a chest dedicated to that. I'll just put it over there. Hi, what is up? So I guess, keep that on hand. I guess the next thing to do is to fight Skeletron, which is gonna be over to the west. Now I do not feel, let's actually see here. I do not feel like doing that during a blood moon, so I'm going to make my way over to the dungeon and then just work on an arena, I guess. Just getting some potions that I might need here for the Skeletron fight. I'm not certain whether or not these will be absolutely necessary, but we'll see. And I feel like these are good enough weapons. Might as well. I don't know. I could probably reforge that because I have the goblin now, and that would be a great help in okay, well, the night's over already. Got a single fallen star for my time, so I don't know if that's necessarily worth it or not. Just skip past the Crimson as best I can. Actually, I still do need to fight the Brain of Cthulhu properly because I died the last time. So I still haven't killed it officially, but I don't feel like that's absolutely necessary anymore because I did get enough of the tissue, and the Crimtane ore to get what I needed, so I don't really consider it a complete loss. And just fighting the brain again now would probably be overkill since I don't really need Crimtane anymore, with a big asterisk, because I'll probably need it later on to craft the Crimson Enchantment and the Night's Edge or something like that. So I will probably need to get some more Crimtane eventually, but that will be much later in the game. Definitely do not really need Crimson armor right now. I don't know about this. The jellyfish diving gear obviously is not really a good accessory for combat by any means, but it does have menacing on it. I don't know if, I guess actually the blizzard in a bottle would be very, very handy for Skeletron specifically, since it would enable me to do a quick jump over, Skeletron's head. And I can dig these out, thankfully, and much quicker than I otherwise would be right now. This is, I mean, the molten pickaxe isn't absolutely necessary, and having legendary and a mining enchantment, or the efficiency glyph, is probably overkill right now, but I mean, having one blank glyph to spend, it's pretty cheap considering you get such a good value out of it. Having like a, what is this? I don't know exactly how much it increases the tool speed, but it's quite handy, I can tell you that right now. I mean, as you can see, I'm digging this out really quickly. I guess I'll just open this up. I could kill that goblin scout. It's just gonna stay down here while I dig this out. But again, I don't really feel like I need any more of that cloth since I have already fought one goblin army, and that's pretty much all you need in pre-hard mode. Obviously, once you get to hard mode, it would be pretty nice to fight another to get the shadow flame weapons and whatnot, if you're into that sort of thing, if that is in line with your progression. So eventually I might actually use Tattered Cloth for the first time in all my Terraria play. I actually really do not think I've ever used that meaningfully. Don't think I've ever crafted the goblin banner. And even saying that, since this is a modded playthrough, I am able to just buy the goblin banner from an NPC, so that pretty much makes these tattered cloths completely obsolete, because why go through the trouble of crafting it with 10 tattered cloth and, you know, grinding goblin scouts at the edge of the world when you can just spend a couple gold, which you will definitely have by hard mode. So I really don't know. It's probably just worth selling at this point and nothing else. But I guess I'll keep it around just in case I need it for something. Not sure what that would be, but it's a possibility. Oops, okay. So as you can see, my main strategy thus far is just breaking down all of these bricks. Didn't quite get to all of them, but that's fine. Okay. And so after this, the plan is to lay out just a series of platforms, and that'll hopefully allow me to dodge Skeletron's attacks. Now, one thing I should note right now is that the last episode, episode 7, I do believe, was recorded quite a long time ago. Probably on the order of 2 or 3 weeks from today, well, before today. And so, probably am a bit rusty, probably do not remember all that I did on this save anymore, but I'll do my best to pick things up as I go along. That's actually strictly unnecessary. Although it might be nice. I'm just trying to think of something. I guess I'll just, well, first of all, craft a whole bunch of platforms. But I guess I'll start the, that's probably enough. Start the platforms here, maybe? Just extending this little platform. And this will be the very bottom of the arena, presumably. Now, I am not the best Terraria player by any means, so I'm not exactly sure how long I should make this arena. Probably does not need to be really that wide at all, since desert token, since Skeletron is mainly just a pattern of circling in expert mode just to dodge his skull projectiles. Now let's check here. Okay, so I want it to be a bit lower actually, because let's make it 1 or 2. Let's just be quite conservative, because you know, making it 100% efficient probably won't do me any good in the heat of battle, in case, you know, I just jump too short and then get stuck inside the Skeletron's head, which is almost guaranteed death if you can't escape quickly enough, because take around 50-60 damage per hit, if I recall, and that's just extremely lethal once you get stuck inside his hitbox. So I'd rather not do that, so I'm just gonna be overly cautious to guard against that possibility. Actually, this does make me think that building up a wall would be a good idea, just to stop enemies from intruding on the fight. That's probably good enough. Maybe make it 1 block lower, just to give me ample room to jump around. Of course, this is pretty spaced out nonetheless, but definitely well within the range of a blizzard in a bottle double jump. Okay, well, that's kind of sad. Guess I'll just end it at this dungeon wall and have that be the border, simply because it's convenient and it's already there. Let's just go up, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more of these platforms and we'll be good. That's 1 block too low compared to the other ones. Let's see here. Yeah, that seems about right. And just build over. Now, I do not foresee using this specific arena for any other bosses other than oh my gosh, okay, other than the regular Skeletron, which means it's probably just a waste of platforms at this point. I mean, I can just reclaim them once I'm done, although actually this will probably be a good idea to keep it around for the lunatic cultist, which is very far into the future, but it will happen eventually. Let's see here. That's, I don't know. I'm just sort of eyeballing it based on my jump height, which is fine right now, since I do not necessarily need to be absolutely 100% efficient with this arena building, since I'm expecting at least Skeletron to be not too much of a challenge, especially with these 2 weapons, which are quite good. Not sure how the spine breaker will fare, since it is more like a wall piercing weapon rather than, like, I don't know, it's just not necessarily the most effective weapon to be using in midair and in similar situations. Guess I'll just put these in a diamond-like pattern. Okay, so maybe these are a bit too far apart. Look, that's what I'm afraid of, is not being able to make it to the platform and getting hit. But we'll see how that works. Unfortunately, I did not bring the grandfather clock along with me, so I can't check the time. Now, I'm not sure whether or not the meteor armor was a good idea. I was banking on, using the space gun for a large portion of the fight, but I'm not so sure about that. Might as well just do this to maximize the damage done. 23 damage versus 21. Okay, so it's not like an extreme buff, but it's still going to be very helpful. Now, don't know what the time is right now, so I'm just debating whether or not I should go back and get some top hat squirrels to fight this, but they're probably not going to be necessary. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe just like grappling hook would be better than jumping. Although I can just jump into a specter or lightning boots rather. Actually, I think lightning boots into frost spark is just the ice skates. So if I wanted, I could just farm up some king slimes in the tundra or underground snow biome and just easily get frostspark that way, and that'll be nice. Now, one concern I have is the use of the Shield of Cthulhu in this fight. Since I have some time, I guess I'll just like do a very slight bit of terraforming. I don't know whether or not I will actually use this bottom level, this ground level, during the fight, but just in case, I want to make sure not to have any little divots in the ground that I can fall into. There is still a tiny sliver of a dirt block up there. I guess I'll just like transition this over to that higher ground. Provide some lighting just to make it easier to see. Okay, so I'm thinking of using the Jungle's Wrath first. Obviously, I'm gonna aim to... okay. Aim to kill the hands. Okay, so that's gonna be a major concern. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Again, just saying that because I have not fought Skeletron. Okay, so these platforms probably were not placed well enough, or rather, just spaced too far apart for my own liking right now, which means okay, I lack the mobility that I would prefer, so I don't know, I'll just try my best to not die, obviously. Though it's going alright, I need to see how well this does once Skeletron actually gets to firing those homing skeleton heads, which are going to be the main concern after I kill one of these hands. I just don't want to get... okay, yeah, like, I don't want to get stuck grappling once Skeletron does that move. And that is a very real possibility, so let's just try not to do that. One of his hands is very close to death. I mean, both of them are, but one of them significantly more so than the other. Oops, I ran out of flight. Not flight, but like, you understand. Let's try this on for size. I don't know. This is going alright. Now I basically just need to not die which is still a very real possibility, especially with this attack. Oh, circling. The main issue is these skulls keep hitting me for quite a bit of damage. Okay, so descent is not necessarily fast enough to keep up with the Skeletron, but it looks like at least I'm doing well enough that I will succeed. I probably did over-prepare for this fight, but I did want to be, you know, just safe enough to ensure is not the right word, but like to make sure that, well, I guess make sure is a synonym of ensure, but to not ensure victory, but give me the best chance to win. Getting a little greedy with, yeah, with the Jungle's Wrath or whatever. That. Probably could just finish Skeletron off with the Jungle's Wrath right now, but I'll just be safe. Almost dead. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Obviously my inventory is getting real cluttered at this point. But now I can actually descend into the dungeon. I guess that'll be the bulk of this episode. Just exploring the dungeon and getting hopefully a water candle, because that would be quite nice. Let's move this back over here, simply because I'm not in a combat situation anymore, and so having all the weapons on primary slots is not required at this point. Do not have any golden keys, obviously. I haven't really made any serious forays into the dungeon, rather, up until this point, because it hasn't been very feasible since, you know, Dungeon Guardian and whatnot would have been very, very dangerous to go in here prior to defeating Skeletron. So, just checking all these books, hovering over them, seeing if they're water candles, because even in modded, the water candle is very, very nice, especially since it pierces enemies, and that makes it a very, very good weapon for crowd control and for just single target combat. So I would really like to get one if it's available. Thank you. Let's just do something like this. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't really need the pickaxe in the dungeon because there's not much to mine. Also, I want to find a mechanic, I think, unless I already have one. Now, it's not the best idea to be looking at this in the dungeon, but that's fine. Alright, let's just, what's the best way to do this? Guess I'll just accept that he's eventually gonna drop down, or just be proactive and murder him outright. Okay, so I think with, oh, that is a thing I want to get. That little dungeon slime, because, well, I don't have the room in my inventory to pick up any golden keys, but I would like to get some still. Actually, let's just straight up dig over here, since I will need a whole bunch of golden keys, and this will be very, very nice to at least let me open one. And that little moving block dude, what's it called? Oh jeez, that dungeon cube is also, I think, a guaranteed golden key drop. So that's gonna be 2 right there. Obviously I need to, let's just put this over somewhere. I need to, first of all, make room in my inventory to actually get these keys, but once I do that, I guess it'll be fine. Actually, just make sure I don't get murdered, and then just, do this. Can I shoot this through? No, not quite. And yeah, so I will sacrifice a day bloom and sacrifice, kind of hard to decide here. I guess the bomb's not really necessary. Oh, come on. Just trying to get my golden key. Thank you very much. This is kind of dangerous, but we'll see how this goes. There are probably too many enemies for me to be able to make serious progress in this direction. Okay, thanks for that. Geez, there's just too much material dropping. So I do want pretty much every single dungeon golden chest drop, simply because with all these mods you can craft all of those into things akin to the Knight's Edge and, you know, the true Knight's Edge and whatnot. You can pretty much do that with every single dungeon weapon. So, you know, like, I mean, there's also new modded dungeon weapons from those chests, so that's gonna be fun to figure out. Like, just having a big combo yo-yo and a bow and whatnot. Like the Knight's Edge is a big combo sword, and so I would like to open as many of these golden chests as I can, but of course to do that I need to collect golden keys, which is not really working out right now, but hopefully some more, I don't know, key enemies. Hi, you wanna stop killing the mechanic? Thank you. Alright, let's just get into some sort of a combat position here. Crimson Chest will be something for later. Very much later. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's nice. Yet again, whoops. Sorry about that. That was very unfortunate. Might as well break this so I don't accidentally murder another mechanic. Oh, this is getting... Please, this is getting really cluttered. Hey, you know what? I have a piggy bank, so maybe consider that as a storage opportunity. Maybe that's useful? I don't know. Just gonna throw all these, well, the potions can go as well. Hi, Edmund. Throw all these, like, one-time use, just like these single stack or, like, rare multi-stack items. So, yeah, I'm gonna get that. That's fine. Why not? Start collecting Jester's arrows, actually, since those are gonna be pretty good. Gravitation potion, though not strictly necessary, will make finding Sky Islands much easier, so I guess I'll just take those when they're available. Anchor Bones. Doing much better, you know, surviving much more easily than I would have thought, though, you know, I did get a whole bunch of hell gear, or underworld gear, if you want to call it that. I actually have never used these dark steel cores, because I just, like, I don't know, I get too enthralled in other weapons and armor, and I just don't remember to use those in crafting. And then by the time I'm like, hey, maybe I can craft stuff with this, it's like hard mode and I do not need that armor anymore. I'm not even sure what you craft with it, so I guess we'll maybe try that out here. Or I could just forget yet again. Valor, sure, that's fine. Ooh, I'm actually getting a whole bunch of money, so I'm probably gonna be wise to throw those in here so I don't lose them tragically. Okay. Well, space gun, piercing, very good. And this is also a very, very nice opportunity to get dungeon tokens, which... Ooh, hey, didn't notice you there. I think this guy just moves along, like, horizontals and verticals when it sees you, or, you know, detects you in that sort of direction. So it's probably fine to fight those along the diagonals. I don't know though. I don't know. I wanna just keep exploring the dungeon, but like, okay, well now I can fight Skeletron for free. But like, also I wanna see what the traveling merchant's selling, because if you don't know, for Fargo's mod especially, there are a whole bunch of items that require you to get rare... Thanks for that. Rare purchases from the traveling merchant. And, well, that's gonna hit me. And since they're so rare, I feel like maybe my time would be better spent going after those, but I'm not sure. Because I can definitely just go back to the dungeon whenever I want. And, okay, well, I was gonna, like, get a healing potion or something like that. Tungsten's probably not necessary for me to collect anymore, so let's just refill on healing potions, even though I haven't really been using them. Okay, there's that. I guess a good practice, maybe, to do here, just to make this much more obvious to me in the future, is to like surround these with torches and be like, hey dude, there's a special chest here, why don't you get it? I don't know, we'll see how that works out. I probably just forget anyway. Those shamblers are possibly the most annoying enemy. Okay, well that's not a water candle, but sure, just deprive yourself of lighting. So yeah, I don't really like the shamblers, especially since they greatly restrict your mobility. Wow, thanks. Guess this is a good opportunity to actually heal, since it is getting kinda dangerous. Nice. Right after I say that, I murder all these angry bones extremely easily. I guess I'll just cheese these guys. Leave this shambler behind, since I don't want to get... Oh, whoops. Hi. Hello. Guess I'll skip past you as well then. Nice. Alright, so I definitely left some golden chests behind. Mainly since I didn't have golden keys at that point. But, I don't know. I have not gotten absolutely everything I have wanted to get. Let's see if this has something. That's very nice. We'll definitely use 2 of those, I think, in the future. One for like the Phoenix blaster or whatever, and there's another that I think you just use the handgun as a ingredient to craft. Just a bunch of dungeon recipes that I'm collecting stuff for. Looking towards the future, trying to be proactive and get everything I need before I need it, to make things easier on myself. Okay, well this is gonna be kind of inconvenient. Hi, you wanna stop shooting at me? Thanks. Still have not gotten a water candle, which is very surprising, given the amount of books I've found. But that's fine. I think... Okay, well, another Valor is still probably worth it. Teleportation potions. Bone. Just a bunch of random stuff that I don't need right now. By virtue of the iron enchantment, which is collecting everything, that even things that I don't really want. So maybe I should unequip it in here, just because there's just such a large amount of enemy drops that are pretty useless. Oh, hi, thanks. Can you just, like, not even get in here? Pretty nice. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I guess I'll... Jeez, there's just way too much to collect here. Hi, don't shoot at me, thanks. Yeah, this is a very expansive dungeon. Granted, it is a large world, so that... Okay, can you, like, give me new items? Thanks. I want to, like, get the bow, which I think is, like, something stream or whatever the item name. Oh, that's a whole bunch of... Excuse me? Never seen this guy in my entire life. Oh, hi, welcome back. Thank you for existing. That was not sarcastic. Oh my god. Probably like a good... Okay, that's good. A good like 60-70% of the damage I've taken in here is exclusively from triggering dart traps unintentionally. Which kind of reflects badly on my perception. Oh, you want to like not do that. Thanks. So yeah, I'm finding this spine breaker or whatever. Hey, I actually called it by the right name. Finding it very, very useful indeed to just ruin dark casters' lives and save my own. I already have one of those. Don't need a second one, maybe. Don't want one, at least. Hi, you want to stop tethering me to the ceiling? Ooh, whoops. Probably should have known better, especially that, given that, that was... excuse me? Do I need to clear up yet more inventory space? Oh, this is just the worst. Okay. Come back here, I dare you. Okay, let's just, thanks for getting in the way. Wow, okay. Good job. Really love exploiting enemy AI. Especially since it makes the game easier. And I often do just that, you know, cheese the game by using the, wouldn't say bad, but like, not the most intelligent AI to my advantage. I'm gonna need that at some point, so, yay, more inventory management. I don't know. I'm probably throwing away a lot of useful stuff at this point, and I definitely should be using my piggy. I was trying to avoid that, but sure, you can hit me anyway. Guess I might as well use my healing potion since I've got him, but like, don't feel too unsafe or too close to death. Mainly since, like, as I approach, like, half health or lower, enemies are gonna start dropping hearts. So, I can pretty much... Okay, thanks. Pretty much, like, continuously stay at this sort of HP level. Hi, don't hit me. Okay, well, this is getting a bit, I don't know, a bit more dangerous. Don't know whether that's just bias or if I'm just like staying in this area long enough where enemies are actually spawning. Hey, finally a water... Hey, going to like... gel can go? Sure. I already have one of those. Okay, guess that makes my choice for me. I'm not gonna talk to the traveling merchant, because he doesn't exist anymore. 2 golden keys. I like to keep at least 1 on hand, since then I can just basically keep that slot open for more golden key drops in the future, and I don't have to clear out some item every now and then to make room for a golden key. Okay, can I just like remove shamblers from existence? Highly dislike them. Oh, hi. Hi there. Don't think I need that. Hello. Okay, so now I guess I'll actually start like... Oh, that's good. Hi. Nice, thank you. I want to like stop spawning shamblers, because like I really don't like that they exist. I mean, I get that, well, first of all, it's a very unique enemy concept. Having an enemy that, like, upon death makes it easier. Oh, hey, should I get this? I mean, why not? Upon death, the enemy... Okay, now I'm just mythical. Nice. Now I'm just getting water bolts left and right. Hey, come back here. Not you. I mean, the block dude. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, nice. I don't need that. It's not a material. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that in there since I don't need it. Hi, would you like to drop one of your very nice golden keys for me? Thank you. I think I'm closing in on getting everything I want from this. Maybe. Obviously, I can always do with more dungeon tokens, because like that's basically every single dungeon drop in one, because you can just craft them straight up, which is very good. Yet another golden key. So I guess this might be a good opportunity to finally like go back to the beginning and unlock all those golden keys I skipped on. Ooh, let me break this guy. Alright. So I'm not having too much trouble, as you can see, with the dungeon, but I still don't really feel quite safe enough to just like look at the map and ponder my life decisions in here. Simply because, have you seen the rate of enemy spawns here? It's like 10 times that in the surface forest, which, granted, is like one of the safest biomes in the entire game, but like Saint Yo Mama's hometown. I don't know. That's... Did that guy just warp into the ground? I think he did. Okay. So I think at least... Oh man, that is quite a large dungeon. I think I'm making very good progress. Probably close to done? Question mark? Exploring. Well, I've only found 2 biome chests, so that's something I need to remedy pretty soon. Well, not pretty soon. I can't even unlock them, so like I just want to like figure out where they are so I can come back to them later. Okay, well, breaking new grounds here at last. Too many shamblers. Very, very sad. So I definitely think, especially in like a mob situation like the dungeon. Oh, nice. Yet more inventory management. Fun for the whole family. Let's... Yeah, hi. Wanna not do that? That. Ooh, running out of space there. That's fine. Probably won't need much more space anymore, since I think these are the last 2 weapons that I haven't gotten yet from the golden chests, which probably brings this very nicely to some sort of conclusion. Although I am still gonna keep on exploring, since that is a major aspect of the game, and I would like to at least explore the entirety of the dungeon in pre-hard mode. Almost got hit by yet another dart trap, which has become a recurring theme on this episode. Alright, so I guess now I should not... Minotaur is just slowly inching his way over here. That's, I think, a reference to, Grady, the developer. Although, why it drops so much, I'm not sure. That's a double dart trap. Nice one. Finally, actually spotting dart traps before getting shot by them, which is kind of nice. Definitely an improvement to just walking all over the pressure plates. Hi, you wanna yeah, this is a little cramped, I would say. Ooh, almost got hit there, but I didn't, which is all that matters. Okay, so, oh, my health's fine. Another nice thing, sure. Don't think that's intended behavior. Warping through the wall, but that did raise my blood pressure a couple 100 points. Alright, let's see. Don't need that. I think I'm about done based on what I'm seeing from all these chests now. Might be like 1 or 2 more things I need to get, but okay, that's taking quite a long time. Guess I'll just drink it now, even though I don't need to heal. Just to get it out of my inventory. Although it did give me potion sickness, which is not good. Not fun. Hi, would you mind not doing that? I specifically grappled to the ceiling so you would not jump up and hit me, but that's fine. Just keep doing that anyway. You're good. Okay. So, that guy's just gonna stay there. So this episode has been largely just me exploring the dungeon, and I guess I will just end the episode once I explore... I might need that, actually. Explore the majority, or pretty much all of the dungeon, and that'll be it for the episode, I guess. So, not sure on the recording time right now, but depending on how much of the dungeon there is left to explore, it actually might be quite a long episode. Now, so far they've all been long episodes, but longer than usual, I guess I should say. Woohoo, golden key. No, stop. Alright, that's a dead end. Guess I'll forage ahead this way. Ha! Tactical Shield of Cthulhu use. Finally. Oh, you wanna die? Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. Is that... thought that was another water candle. Not water candle, water bolt. See, that's why I don't like shamblers. Sure, I could do with another handgun, why not? Probably don't need it, because I think 2's all you need, but I could always do for another handgun. Thought I ran out of golden keys there, but still have a few, not an abundance of golden keys, but it's good enough to keep me going. Ooh, okay. Don't know if I'm gonna remember that route, but I don't know. I'll do my best. I already forget it. Nice present tense there. Let's see. Don't need any more minotaurs because really you only need one skull. So let's just see what's up here, and there's probably still some stuff to do. Haha. Oh, nice knockback. Nice knockback yet again. Probably still some stuff to do back, like in the little, tunnel that led all the way down here. Ooh, boy. Just double team those guys. Okay, so, oops. So the dungeon's not looking too terribly productive at this point. First of all, since I think, therefore I am, Rene Descartes. What was I saying? I think I got, again, all the golden chest loot, so I really don't have anything to scavenge from the dungeon anymore, so this is pretty much just for exploration's sake, which is fine. Terraria does have an exploration bent, so definitely not unreasonable to expect myself to explore, and it is very nice to just not have to dig everywhere for a change and just explore these winding tunnels that were previously generated. I mean, you can find that sort of experience in caverns as well, right? Just go down a mine shaft or something. But like, this offers, I guess, Spinebreaker would be the best weapon to use. Oh man, I have been underestimating the power of the Spinebreaker. Because, right, like, I've mainly just been using the Jungle's Wrath for big mobs of enemies when I could have just been firing a Spinebreaker shot down into them. So yeah, I guess I don't know, Jungle's Wrath is more for burst damage, and like Spinebreaker is just like extremely versatile, especially since it goes through blocks, which is a very nice feature. There's another golden key in that dungeon cube right there. Thought you were gonna die. Sorry for assuming that. Can you die so I can actually shoot this guy? Alright. Nice. Good. Okay. This is getting kind of dangerous. But you know what? Danger is my mantra while I'm exploring the dungeon with overpowered weapons and armor. Hi, what the heck is that? I would like to know. I wanna know. Can you show me? I don't need acorns. Sure, why not? Don't know what that is. Probably like a crafting material for some absurd accessory that doesn't do nearly as much as the Fargo's accessories, which are overpowered, and probably unreasonably so, given the, I don't know, they're not known for being easy to craft, right? But like, you can basically just rush to post Moonlord. Not that I'm rushing, but you can basically just go fight the Moonlord, which should be fine, even on expert mode if you've played the game a couple times before. So like, just do that, and then you'll be able to gather all the crafting materials quite easily, especially since, what the heck is that? 8 defense. That's very appealing. That's it for that. Just let me go. Whew. Alright. getting real close to exploring all the dungeon, which is quite nice. Hey. So I think let's just go over here for some extra security. I didn't go there. Hi. You wanna like stop that? Guess I'll go over there, but it doesn't look like there's much to find in that location. Cool. Very cool, Bonecaster. Glad you came along. Okay, so is this just gonna be that guy getting stuck? Yes, it is. Trying to like just dodge this man. Oh god. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting real close to the end. Oh, what? Oh, never mind, that's fine. Makes complete sense, I'm just an idiot. So just explore this. Is this actually gonna lead somewhere? No. Of course not. Oh, nice, just step on that, even though you saw it beforehand. Definitely the smartest idea I've had all day. Bone wand. Do I want that? More than I want that. Nah, hey. Hey. Alright, thank you. I wish you could just like selectively choose. Alright, well, don't know why, but the spawn rate is like 7 million in this location. Wow, ran out of mana for the first time in forever. Not a reference to the Frozen song, thank you. Alright, well, I guess I'll just leave those guys and see what else I can do in here. Hi. Don't you come over here. So I guess I'm like sturdy enough in terms of defense and HP to, you know, observe the map every now and then. Definitely would not recommend doing that long term, since eventually enemies are gonna start building up and you're gonna die. So like, don't do that. But you know, at the stage I'm at, I guess occasional observation of the map is completely safe. Alright. So it's actually down the exit. Kind of surprising. Usually it like feeds from above. Oh, hold on. Is that a spider biome nest, whatever? We'll see. Let's find out. Hopefully it is, so I can actually like get, I don't know, a web slinger. What am I trying to get here? No, it's not. Okay. Disappointing to say the least, but like, now that I think of it, I don't really have anything I want from a spider biome other than the stylist, which I should stop doing that. I should just check this. Yeah, okay, so I already have found one of those. I'm just like extremely forgetful, and also the aforementioned gap between episode recordings. So, you know, I just generally am not up to speed with what I've done in the past, but I don't know, I'm getting sort of a feel for it here. Is this safe? No, it's not. Safe enough. Okay. So yeah, did I only find 3 of the... I don't think I found the jungle biome chest, which is kind of worrying. Now it's modded, so I can just like craft the piranha gun, but that's a lot more difficult than just... Okay, something to explore. A lot more difficult than just getting it. Hey, you want to stop? Oh, nice. Just don't kill it. Oh, thank you, imp. You've been a great help. Just gonna stay there. Ooh. Okay, just a little bit left. Maybe the jungle chest's over there. There's also another, I think the crimson chest. It's over there, okay. That I had to mark with the whole giant blob of torches. Okay, so it does show up very readily on the map, so that's a good idea? Question mark? I'm thinking at least. Hi, you're dead? Thank you. So I'm getting a lot of these dark steel cores, and I feel like I have way too many of those. What does this contain? Something I already have. Starting to get a bit repetitive. Hi. Die. Not quite dead. Nice. So I'm just not bothering to mine out the spikes because I'm too lazy and like not taking enough damage for them to be warranting such drastic action. Hi, don't you dare do that. I was saying about how I didn't want you to do that, but sure, might as well damage me anyway. Okay, so this probably is a location where, well, that's not good. Where I was gonna say where I should, oh nice, heal yet again. Definitely could be saving healing potions by just being smarter. But like, have you seen how well I'm doing? So far at least. Don't really need to save healing potions. Now, I did die to the brain of Cthulhu, but like, let's just ignore that for now. Ooh, hey, don't need that. Feel like that's it. Think I'm done with the dungeon. Let's actually just check. Ooh, 1 hour and 2 minutes. That's actually like almost perfect. Shooting for 1 hour per episode, and like, dude, that's very nice. Off camera, I will do some inventory management so I don't have all these weapons everywhere, but hey, that's pretty nice. So yeah, that's been episode 8. Cleared out the dungeon of all its valuables, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.